Mr. Roberts Clay, how's jail? It's been a long time since I've had someone with this kind of drama. Let's go through your spiel. 9/25/24, evading arrest, and you pick up an FSGI. 11/9/24, assault of a family member, assault of a family member, assault of a family member, assault of a peace officer, assault of a peace officer.
Notice how quickly the charges pile up here: multiple assaults, plus interfering with officers. This isn't just about one mistake, it's a pattern. What do you think? Should courts consider the whole history when deciding bond, or treat each case separately?
You get on bond, I guess, he's on bond for all those cases, right?
Yes, Judge.
And now you've picked up another assault of a family member and an interference.
Those were 2Bs filed, Judge, while he was in custody. So he was not out of custody. He's been in custody.
So in our case here, from November 9th, he has three assaults. And then he also has the FSGI in evading, the new assault and the interference that was filed on 11/13. Was that?
In 2022.
So they're older.
They're older ones that they just filed a couple days ago. But he's been in custody on our 3 assaults and the felonies.
So the felony assault, I see that he has not made bond on.
No, and that's why he was in custody, because he was on those 2 bonds while they filed these 2s on him.
Yeah, 22. And the interference was also from 22. Do you know all the assault family members, are they against the same complaining witness?
No, they're different, Judge. 2022 is Asia Barrows.
What is that, a girlfriend?
An ex-girlfriend.
An ex-girlfriend, okay.
No,
And then,
it's just regular, no baby.
okay, so then the other 3 assaults that we have here,
The other 3, the newer 3 are baby mama, mother and sister.
his mother?
His mother and his sister.
Okay. Have we found PC on all those cases? Because I don't know if we have or not. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like PC's been found on all of them. Okay, so Mr. Roberts Clay, I want you to understand something, that I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with any of the complaining witness in any of these cases. Do you understand? I'm also ordering you not to be in possession of any weapons, not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you, and I'm going to put a GPS monitor, and I'm giving you 1,000 feet. I'm going to give you a 1,000 feet distance of where I don't want you to have contact with any of these people, any of the baby mamas, your mom, whoever else is part of these, the peace officers, anyone in any of these cases. Don't have contact with them. Don't go within 1,000 feet of where they live or where they work. There should be orders for protection on each one of these cases. So you have to understand, if you violate these, then the state can and will file additional charges against you. You need to understand if
That's the legal bombshell right there. Stacked family assault charges can escalate to 3rd-degree felonies, meaning years in prison. This is where the judge is basically warning him, one wrong move, and you're looking at serious time.
multiple assault family members within a certain amount of time, they can hit you with 3rd-degree felonies, and you can be looking at 2 to 10 of the penitentiary on those. So I don't know if you're going to get out, but if you do get out, I would be very careful where you go because even if you have whatever contact, they can file more charges on you. I mean, you've got now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 open cases. Shreya, the evading arrest and interference on all these assaults, those happened after,
Yes.
right? So I'm revoking the bonds on those 2 cases. The evading arrest and interference, the FSGI and evading, I'm revoking those bonds because of all the new cases that he's picked up.
I understand, Judge, but the 2 new cases are from 2022.
That's why I'm not doing anything with those, right? So I'm not using those against him to revoke the bond, but the new cases from 11-9, those are after, we ordered him follow conditions. You have failed to follow those conditions by picking up another case, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 assaults. So because you picked up those 5 assaults, I'm revoking the bond on the FSGI and evading.
So Judge, is this his first court date since the November 9th?
Correct. Yeah, this is the first time that I've seen Mr. Roberts Clay. I have not seen him at all, but we've been literally rolling him day for day to try to get him here. And we had Marco Sapien representing him, trying to get Mr. Clay, Roberts Clay and Marco at the same time so that's why. Did you want to add anything?
What are the conditions currently, Judge?
So no contact, no weapons, GPS, no going within 1,000 feet of any of the complaining witness where they live or where they work.
I'm just outside that, Judge.
Sorry?
That works, Judge.
And then I'm revoking his bonds on the FSGI and evading, and then that's it. So
What are you setting those at, Judge?
I think there should also, I would ask that they also be set at 5,000, Judge, to mirror the others.
75.
5,000, Judge.
Oh, yeah, I was going to do 5,000 and 1, 2, 3, 5,005 on the FSGI and evading. And then I'll leave the others as is. Okay, Mr. Roberts Clay, you know what's expected of you if you bond out. Just don't go near anywhere of these people. Sometimes when you have cancer, what do? You cut the cancer out. If you don't, it's going to kill you, right?
Judge, would you do 5,003 just because I think it looks a little misleading whenever in
Sure,
time we're
of
looking
course.
at it and
Yeah.
it looks like you picked up 5, but it's actually 3.
Yes, of course. These people may be a cancer to your life. They're killing you, man. Cut it out before it kills you. Do you understand? All right, thanks. If there are no MOAPs, wait. So, yeah, on any case that doesn't have a MOAP, I'm gonna grant it. It's just, there's so many cases and I just don't have time to look.
Judge, I need to approach on Mr. Carter Peeler. Judge Peeler?
Yeah.
Judge, my client is 29 years old. He's got a history of mental situations. He's here with his parents.
Oh, where's mom?
Well, mom just went down to pay some parking, but dad is here.
Yeah, come up, Dad.
Judge, I mean, they have they have documentations of all of his mental challenges. I'm on the case, but I'll review the meds and all that, and it actually may be a better case for the PD's office. I'm not sure, but I mean, I know
Hi, Dad.
He gets nervous.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
There's no reason for you to be nervous.
No.
Really, it's not the end of the world. You've picked up a case, but it happens. When you do that, you dust yourself off, pick yourself up, and you move on. All we want you to do is just don't violate the law. Do you have a Texas driver license? Do you have liability insurance? Okay, you can continue to drive. Just be careful. If you happen to get into an accident, stop. It's not the end of the world. That's why you have car insurance, so that if you get into an accident, they're there to help you with what happened. They'll even give you a lawyer to represent you. That's why you pay for car insurance. Really.
I didn't know they'd give you a lawyer.
Well,
Your insurance company.
not every single time, but
Okay.
like if someone were to sue you and you
Yeah.
have car insurance, typically there's a lawyer to help you out with these cases. Yeah. So that's why you pay for car insurance. That's why it's as expensive as it is. So I'm not putting any conditions on your bond, okay? Just be careful and be safe. That's it. We've given you a lawyer to stay in touch with John and he'll tell you how to navigate through this issue and that's it. Do you have any questions? The only other thing I'm going to tell you is that if you take medication, psychotropic medication, continue to take it. When you stop, I see so many people, they start taking it and they start to feel good. You know what? I don't need this anymore. I feel great. They stop taking it, boom, same thing starts happening. They evolve in that circular, just end up in purgatory because they stop taking it and they end up back into the same situation and into bad things start happening. If good things are happening when you take the medication, keep taking it. It's there for you to do well and to be well, to be better. And that's what the medication is there for. Don't stop taking it because when it does, that's when things spiral out of control. We're here to help you. That's why we have lawyers. That's why we have, yeah. Okay. Questions? Just relax. Everything's fine. If you guys need anything, we're here for you. You can always come back here and then we'll help you out. We'll set you off a month. If you need anything, just come back and we're here for you. Okay. All right, guys. Take care.
Need to sign.
No, just a reset. Yeah. You are Alvaro Betancourt.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Betancourt, you're charged with assault of a family member. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On November 4th, 2024, officers were dispatched to an address in Harris County, Texas, in reference to a family disturbance type call. The caller was the witness Graham, who called 911 stating that he heard the complainant in the background of a phone call crying, stating that she was having a domestic disturbance incident with her ex-boyfriend. Officers arrived on scene that was indicated by the witness and spoke with the complainant. The complainant stated that the defendant is an ex-boyfriend of hers who she shares a child with. She stated that on this date they were in bed together when the witness called her. Witness Graham, and the defendant saw the witness call her, became upset and stated, "I will kill you and her and go about my day."
That detail changes everything. The child witnessing the assault. Courts treat incidents involving minors as especially severe, both emotionally and legally. How do you think this will affect the judge's final bond decision?
The complainant began to cry and told the witness she was having issues with the defendant. The defendant then grabbed her by the wrist and began to physically slam her in the bedroom walls, causing pain to her upper body and pushing the complainant into the hallway outside her bedroom, where he again slammed her into the hallway walls. This was witnessed by her 8-year-old juvenile daughter.
So the daughter sees this happening.
The daughter sees this happening.
Not his biological daughter though, right?
No, his biological daughter is 7 months old, so there's 2 daughters.
So he does have children with her.
Yes. Officers pulled the defendant's photograph, who the complainant positively identified as the defendant. She stated that they'd been separated for over 6 months, and the defendant became angry when the complainant told the defendant she had a new relationship already. Officers tried to reach the defendant, but were unable to.
So she has a new person.
So she indicated, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Betancourt, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm entering now what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection. This is a court order that identifies Irma Becerra as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, the stalking statute. You cannot stalk, threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works.
Judge, if I may, my understanding is that the complainant and my client are living together, that they're still together. I was wondering if you would be able to do a no threatening and harassing content, saying that they also share a child.
Until I know what she wants, I'm not going to do that, right? They've been unable to reach her, and according to what they're saying is that she has a new beau. So I don't know. Until I know, I like to honor the wishes of the complaining witness. And until I know that she wants to have contact, I'm ordering you not to have any contact with her. I don't care what you're going. I don't care what you're doing. No means no. I don't care if there's a burning building and she's in there, you have to go save her. A court order is a court order. If you violate this, I'm going to put you in jail. Are you a United States citizen? I don't know if you are or not, but if you're in this country without permission, if there's any problem with your immigration paperwork and immigration finds you in custody, they will put an immigration detainer and you will be stuck in there until this case is over with, and then they'll ship you off to immigration. Don't violate any of these conditions. Don't pick up a new case. No contact, no weapons. Do you understand? Anything else?
No, Judge, that's all.
Now, have you run his NCIC? What kind of criminal history, if any, does he have?
Just a moment, Judge, I'm pulling it up.
You need to do a bond because there's no
Yes.
bond that's set.
And he has a bondsman here. I was wondering if you'd approve a walkthrough. I was wondering if you,
Well, if he has no criminal history, I was going to give him a PR bond,
that works as well.
but I don't know what his criminal history is, so.
As for criminal history, I see a sexual assault out of Rio Grande City that has no disposition. A driving with license invalid out of Brazoria County. That was a conviction.
That would be, curious about what happened with that sexual assault.
Another driving with license suspended in Brazoria County. Another driving with license invalid in Montgomery County. And then a aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in Brazoria County. But that was, I see a final pleading of not guilty, but I see no disposition on the case.
You're setting your bond at $5,000 and he'll have to make a surety bond. Do you have a Texas driver license, Mr. Betancourt?
Yes, I still have it.
Does he have, can you run his license to see if he has a license?
Yes, Judge, I'm running it right now.
I'm ordering you not
Okay,
to drive
so
any
how-
vehicle unless you have a Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name, Mr. Betancourt. Do you understand? Like I said, I take public safety extremely serious, and I will do everything in my power to protect the public. If that means putting your bond at $10 million, I'll do it in a heartbeat to protect the public. So be careful when you're out there. Actions have consequences. Do you
A
understand?
valid driver's license.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now you have a lawyer. It's your responsibility to stay in touch with them, and they'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If they tell me they can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. You will not get any more PR bonds. No, or you won't get any PR bonds. Do you understand? Okay. Do you mind drafting all those conditions, please?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge. May we be
All right.
excused?
He cannot go because we need to do everything. And then you said he has a bonding company here, right?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, we'll release him to the bonding company here when we get all the paperwork done.
Thank you,
Okay,
Judge. I'll go ahead
thanks.
and reset him in the meantime and have him.
Don't, because he still has to post bond. Once you post that bond, you'll get a 7-day setting. When you get that 7-day setting, feel free to come up here and we can give you a different day,
Yes,
you know?
Judge.
Yeah, okay,
Hey, Judge.
Ricardo.
Judge, what was the